What is up, guys? It is Mike Huffman, and today we are going to talk about the 5 crucial steps to finding profitable products. So if you guys don't know, on this channel we do talk about Amazon FBA. So I just want to help you guys out a little bit, and we're going to really walk through what are those 5 crucial steps. All right, so the first crucial step is just finding a product in the first place. Now, there's all sorts of ways we can do this. There's not really a right and a wrong way of actually finding a product, whether that's thinking about it in the middle of the night and then going and checking on Amazon for that product, or actually using a tool like we have here, Black Box from Helium 10. Let's go ahead and use this just for the example so we can kind of run through the entire steps of actually finding that product. So the last step, of course, is the most important, so make sure you guys stay tuned for the last step. So let's get into it, and let's go into a category first. All right, so we're going to go into home and kitchen. We're going to do a monthly revenue. So this is actually where you want to make sure your product meets your criteria. So we're going to say $7,000. Let's say a max of $20,000. All right, minimum price. Let's do 20. Let's do 22 with a max of 25, just for now. Review count, let's look for something super low. So review count of 50, minimum of 3. Shipping tier, once again, you guys can figure that out, whichever one you want to do. Whether it's oversized or standard, there's good profit in both of them. Number of sellers, max, we're going to say 1. We're just going to try and get this information down a little bit more so it's digestible. Let's say max weight of 3 pounds. So let's see what kind of actual products we pull up here. And then we're going to kind of walk through it step by step. All right. So what we actually want to do is kind of scroll through the products and see what we'd be interested in. Artificial plants, fake succulent plants. With 11 reviews, they're doing about $9,000. Price at $24. That might be something interesting to look at. Pretty small box, pretty easy to ship, only a pound, 1.7 pounds. Let's see what else we got. A basketball, some kind of fluorescent basketball. I didn't do any kind of pre-search or anything, so I'm actually looking for a product. Let's actually run with the succulent plants. Okay, so after we pull up the product we're interested in, that actually brings us to the next step. So we look at the product, we decide, oh, okay, this is probably a pretty good product. What's the second step? Well, we need to actually check the entire market, because yes, this one listing is making money. It's making great money. It's almost $9,000, but we need to make sure that there's room in the category. So let's say we need to grab our main keywords: artificial fake mini succulent plants. Okay, we want to be precise, but not too precise, not too broad. Okay, so we can actually see that I think that's their listing right there, actually. So they're really advertising. They're right here on sponsored, and they are ranked first. Looks like they have a good variety. All right. So if we look through here, we start looking at the competition, start actually deciding whether there's room in the category. So the next thing we're going to do is pull up Xray. Now you can pull up Jungle Scout, whatever it is. It doesn't really matter. We just want to get a kind of zoomed out view of the entire category. We see that they're doing $9,000. The next guy's doing about 13. Next one's doing about 7, 12. Let's go over here. Review count, pretty low reviews. This would actually maybe be a great category to get into. Okay, so we can see that low reviews, good revenue, and it's consistent. These top sellers, 9,000, 7,000, 5,000, 9,000, and there's even some volume into the lower listings. Okay, you want to make sure that most of these are about the same. But right there, so we want to look at the entire category. We want to take that, not just look at the one product. We want to kind of go through a couple keywords. So we would maybe go into artificial fake mini succulent, maybe get rid of mini this time, and say just succulent, we'd want to take a look at that category as well. You know, make sure that that is just about the same. Let's go into it. Let's just take a quick little peek. If we take out mini, maybe mini's too, too precise of a word. So I do suggest messing around with that, just messing around with those keywords a little bit so you can kind of actually figure out what's going on for the entire search term. All right. So more of the same, looks pretty good. Some low reviews, great money. All right. So that's actually going to bring us to our next step. And our next step is going through majority of these products and looking at reviews. So if we actually go into these products, let's go back to our actual product. And we need to look through the reviews. We need to see what's wrong with the product, what we can fix, how we can differentiate this product. Maybe, this is maybe a bad example for an artificial plant, but, maybe they're saying it's too green, it looks fake, and we'd want to make them, more realistic, or, they feel really cheap, or, this one in the middle isn't a succulent plant. Why would this be in this set? Stuff like that. So we actually want to come down to our reviews and go through the reviews, see what they're saying about the product, and not just this product. I suggest going into other competitors as well and seeing what they're saying as well. So here's our product. If we go into this competitor, what's going on? What do customers like, and what do they really not like about this product? So that's that third step, is really checking the competition, checking your product, and seeing what customers do and don't like about that product so that you can solve it and differentiate your product. All right, so after we get this done and we decide that we can make some changes to our product to really help us stand out, the next thing we're going to do is do an actual Google patent search. And I am not a legal advisor, but you want to check always do a patent check on every product. So even if it's just a Google patent check, do a patent check on the product. So let's paste that here. There shouldn't be any necessarily patents on here, but come over to Google Patents and check for an actual patent. Now I'll do another video of how to do a patent check a little bit deeper, how you actually dig into it, but grab those main keywords and dig in that way, okay? So after we've done our patent check and everything else, we need to make sure we're going to be profitable. So that's the fifth key to finding profitable products, is we need to check the numbers out. So if we come over here and we put in our actual $23.99, all right, we need to make sure we really check out the numbers. So let's run through some numbers and see if we're going to be profitable. Let's say if we buy 500, and we're going to come back to this product. We're going to pull up a little tool to help us out really quick. Profitability calculator. So let's see what is their actual fees. Looks like it's right around $9 for fees. So we're going to put that back in our sheet. $9. Now, if you were to kind of figure out the actual cost of this, maybe we would be able to get this for $4 or $5. Let's say $4, maybe on the low end, but that's all right. So $4, and let's say our shipping would be around $2 per unit. Okay, and this is really important. This is when we actually check the numbers. So our net profit is $8.99 per unit. We have a net profit margin of 37% and an ROI of 150%. Now, what I always tell people is we're at least looking for 30% ROI. 30% net profit. Sorry about that. And then we're looking for 100% plus ROI, right? We want to get our money back from this order. So these are really the 5 crucial steps to looking for profitable products. First, we need to find that product and make sure it meets our criteria. Second, we need to grab those keywords and check the entire market. All right, we need to look through our competitors. Number 3, we need to go into our competitors' listing and our listings and see how we can make this product better, what we can change about it, what the people like, what they don't like. Number 4, we need to check for patents. We need to make sure there's no patent on the product. You need to dig deeper than just maybe doing a little Google search. There's some better ways to do that, but just for time's sake, you know, do a patent search on every product, no matter what. And then number 5, check those actual prices out. So you can do a rough estimate of just kind of getting a unit cost, maybe 20% of the sales price. But even better is to go into Alibaba and reach out to these manufacturers, find out the true cost, because $450 may be way off if we want to make the changes we want to make. So we need to make sure that we are going to be profitable with our product, plus our shipping. So it's really important to include that shipping cost and that product cost to really get a true profit for our product. So guys, if this helped you out, you know, I'd love if you guys subscribed. Give this video a thumbs up. I'd really appreciate that. And I will talk to you guys later. Have a profitable day.